Today we're going to tackle something that might look intimidating, but is actually one of the most powerful tools you can add to your creative toolkit. We're going to use a simple AI code editor to control a command line tool called FFmpeg, what I like to call the Swiss Army knife for video files. No more waiting for Media Encoder to load just to do a simple task. Let's jump in. First, this is Cursor, an AI-powered code editor. Think of it as a text editor with a brilliant assistant built right in. Like any pro software, they have different plans, but you can get started for free, which is exactly what we're going to do. Let's switch over to the editor. Here we have a simple text file, a README, with some instructions I've prepared. We first need a tool called Homebrew, a sort of app store for developers. It makes installing command line tools incredibly easy. The first step is to open the terminal. Now, I know what you're thinking. This black window with a blinking cursor can be scary. But trust me, all we're going to do is copy and paste some commands. First, we'll copy this line here to install Homebrew. We just paste it into the terminal and hit enter. This will run a script that installs it automatically. We'll let that finish up. Great. Now that our app store is installed, we can use it to install FFmpeg. We'll copy the next command, brew install FFmpeg. It's that simple. We paste it in, hit enter, and Homebrew does all the hard work of downloading and setting up FFmpeg for us. All right, the installations are done. Now the fun begins. I have a video file here, clip1mxf, and let's say I need to pull its metadata. Instead of opening it in an NLE or another app, let's just ask our AI assistant. I'm typing a prompt. Hey, use FFmpeg to give me the metadata of this file. To tell it which file, I'll right-click on clip1.mxf and copy its path. I'll paste that path into our prompt and tell it to save the info as a text file in my output folder. And just like that, the AI writes the command for us. We don't even have to know the syntax. It looks like the first command had a small hiccup, but the AI is smart. It suggests using ffprobe instead for a better result and generates a new, more detailed command. Let's run that. Look, a new text file just appeared in our output folder. Let's click on it, and there it is. All the metadata you could ever want. Codec, resolution, frame rate, timecode, even camera information. No apps opened, just one simple command. Let's try something else. Ever need to quickly separate the audio and video from a clip? I'm going to grab the path for this other file, clip2.mov, and ask the AI to extract the audio and video streams into our output folder. Again, it generates the commands for us. One for the audio, one for the video. Notice the -vn flag, which means no video, and -an, which means no audio. It's incredibly specific. Let's run them both. And there they are, clip2_audio.mov and clip2_video.mov. Let's quickly check the video file to make sure it worked. I'll open it from the Finder, and yep, perfect. A clean video stream with no audio. This is already a huge time saver. Now, what about that audio? It's a MOV file, which isn't always convenient. Let's ask the AI to convert it to MP3 and WAV for us. And bam, it generates the commands. We'll run the first one for the MP3 and the second for the WAV. In seconds, we have both formats ready to go in our output folder. Let's try one more common task. Trimming a clip. I have a long composition here, and I only need the last 5 seconds. I'll ask the AI to extract just that portion. Watch what it does. First, it runs a command to find the video's total duration. Now that it knows the duration, it can calculate the exact start time to get the last 5 seconds. It generates the final command, we run it, and our new trimmed clip, Enigma Final Comp last 5 seconds.move, is ready. No guesswork, and no need to even open an NLE. Let's turn that 5-second clip into a low-resolution GIF. I'll type in the request, and the AI generates a pretty complex command that not only converts the file, but also scales the resolution down and sets the frame rate. Let's run it. Our new GIF is now in the output folder, optimized and ready for the web. So in just a few minutes, we've extracted metadata, separated audio and video, converted audio formats, and created a trimmed GIF, all without ever leaving our editor. But what happens when things go wrong? Here, I'm pretending that the video extraction failed because it looks like the audio file still contains audio. This is a crucial part of the process, troubleshooting. Let's see if the AI can figure out what happened. I'm asking it to investigate. The AI immediately goes to work, using FFprobe to analyze both the audio and video files it created earlier. It's looking at the raw data to see what's really inside them. And here's the brilliant part. The AI identifies the issue. There was no issue. The extraction worked perfectly. It was just a naming confusion. It clearly explains that clip2_audio.move has one audio stream and no video, and clip2_video.move has video and timecode streams, but no audio. It even verifies that the file sizes make sense. The video file is much larger than the audio-only file. The process worked, and we just learned how to use these tools to diagnose a problem. Let's quickly play the video file one more time to confirm, and it's perfect, silent video. So there you have it. The terminal doesn't have to be scary when you have an assistant to guide you. By combining a simple AI tool with the power of FFmpeg, you can automate tedious tasks and build powerful workflows that will save you hours of work. Thanks for watching.